was a torturous watch. I mean, it really was. I mean, it was almost laughable how mad it got last night. And it seems to have been the campaign. It's been. I mean, listen. Do you know what? Listen, I don't like torture analogies. You know what? Well, I do actually. It's like watching a drunk playing pool and pot and everything, but not unable to walk. I mean, it's like they're staggering about, holding on to the walls, and yet pot and everything. I mean, it's incredible to see. I mean, it's like, but the only worry is, and as Keith touched on slightly more eloquently, is that at some point this guy's going to fall flat on his face. And I hope it's not going to be. I hope this kind of whatever magic we've got and luck that we're carrying, I hope it continues into Tuesday night. I don't know if we should learn lessons, especially the last 2 or 3 games in this campaign, which has been, I mean, seat of the pants stuff. Do we try and learn from that and fix that, or do we try and Men in Black pen, forget about it, and just channel everything into this 90-minute do or die game? I mean, we'd all taken this scenario, beat Denmark at home in the last game, get the World Cup. We'd have snapped the hand off for this situation. Snapped the hand. How we got here, I'm not entirely sure. I don't particularly care, but we're here now. Scotland need to do what they've done before. And I mean, the last couple of games has not been like a Steve Clarke Scotland team. We're wide open. I mean, that game last night could have been 7 each. We could have beat 10-4. We could have been 6-0 at one point. We could have won 4-2 at one point. It was eyes bleeding stuff. I mean, all over the place. Defensively, we're going to need to sort that out because we cannot defend like that against Denmark and get away with it again, surely, unless there is some sort of cosmic force at play here to end our World Cup wait, which might be the case, by the way.
There's some sort of juju going on or something here. This is ridiculous. In what parallel universe can anybody rely on Belarus going to Copenhagen to keep you in the World Cup, to keep you in mission? So the stars are aligning. It's all there for Scotland. But the problem is, all these other factors have fallen beautifully into place. It's now up to the guys. And last night, it was up to them. And for half an hour, they went missing. Now, let's look for positives. 1, Ben Doak. One shining kind of spark in that first half was Ben Doak, because the only person that looked as if he was going to take a run at them, going to cause problems. Every time he got in the ball, he looked like he was going to cause them issues. The negatives about that is John McGinn, Scott McTominay, not for the first time in these recent games, nowhere to be seen, not contributing. I thought that defensively, shambolic. Big John Souttar was the poster boy for a suicide squad at the back. Grant Hanley was then absolutely torn apart for the second goal by the big sub. But again, focus on the positives. About 10 minutes, 15 minutes before the turnaround, the interval, all of a sudden Scott McTominay woke up and started looking like the guy that we know. All of a sudden John McGinn came out to play.
He was great in the second half, I thought, Keith, McGinn. McGinn, I thought was great in the second half. Just never
but you saw them actually spark into life.
Aye.
Now, that's what I'm talking about, positives. If they've sparked to life and that is the way that they intend to carry on when the ball starts rolling on Tuesday night, we've got a wonderful chance. But if they go back into their shells or back to sleep and they don't wake up again until we're back in another crisis spot, then that's no use. We need that version, the best version of them. And you know that I'm going to say it, and I don't know what the chances are because Scotland didn't give us an update over the camp over there. We could really do with Billy Gilmore being fit in time to take his place in the middle of that pitch as well. So I don't know. So much to talk about, so much to think about. I mean, Shea Adams, I really like so much of what he does, but you know, we can't miss those sort of guilty chances if we want to get to a World Cup, and then if we want to do anything when we do get there. So a lot of issues to be resolved here.
Well, so many of the comments that are coming in, and again, if you're watching, get involved in the conversation. They're on the things that you've just mentioned, guys, mainly the defence and Shea Adams up front. Let me run through a few of these for you just now. Ali says Hanley and Gordon should retire now. Embarrassing. This
I think
one.
that's a bit harsh on Gordon.
That's a bit harsh on Gordon. Aye.
Yeah.
At one point, if it wasn't for Craig Gordon, we were 5-0 down last night.
Yeah,
He was great in the first half. Aye. John says Adams our worst striker, but obviously Clarke rates him. John wants to know what our views on Che Adams are. This one here, this is quite a long one, but it's from Facebook. Charles says, I'm concerned that Denmark having a shocker. The ball bouncing off Garen Dok's shin is going to paper over the start reality. Our forward line was terrible. I'm glad to see that Dok get his first international goal. Let's be honest, he's no end product. No, not right now, at least. It was maybe one of the reasons Che Adams appeared invisible. Clarke can't afford to go on with his naivety against the Danes. Scotland might have scored 5 or 6 on Saturday night with James Forrest or an inverted Greg Taylor on the park. This one from Johnny says, John Suter is having an absolutely awful season. Dreadful. He can't play against Denmark. And just finally, guys, if I can find them. Scott says the defence needs sorted big time, and Paolo says the truth is at the start of the campaign, bite your hand off this opportunity. The fans need to go nuts, and so do the players.
Yeah.
They need to have the night of their lives.
Yeah, listen, I think that's it. Well, let's stop, kicking lumps out of one another here. We are where we are. We've got this opportunity. These players, as much as people will mump and moan, and everybody's got their favourites, and everybody thinks this one should be playing and that one shouldn't. The bottom line is we've got into this position, and it's a dream scenario. And what we've got to try and do, and what I hope happens, and what Steve Clarke is already starting to send out the messaging, get behind this, because this opportunity might not come around again for a long time. We could be sitting in another 30 years. Like, remember that time we nearly got there? So let's make the most of it. And I think Steve Clarke's sending out the rallying cry to the supporters who'll be at Hampden. Turn up the noise from before a ball is kicked. Be there. Hang in there. There will be difficult moments. Hang in with the team. Back the team. I think that's vital because the home advantage, I think, on this one is massive.